Alright, it's time to rank another soundtrack, and this time I'm going to be doing Ghosts and Goblins on the NES. Once again, I'm just doing the stage themes, and there isn't a lot on the soundtrack outside of the stages anyway, but I did run into one little complication that I kind of debated with myself on whether or not to include Stage 7's theme. It's technically Stage 7, that's how it's displayed on the map screen and everything, but it really is kind of essentially a boss battle. That being said, there is no boss battle music. It technically makes it a stage, and it also is similarly structured as the rest of the stage themes, so I incorporated it in this case and rounded it off to 4 themes to rank. And there's only 4 because 6 out of the 7 stages have repeats. So altogether, 4 songs to rank. I'll preface this like I normally do by stating that this list is just strictly my opinion. It's completely subjective, so I encourage discussion and debate. So if you want to express your opinion, what you agree with or disagree with, please leave those in the comments. Just respect everybody else's opinions. So without any further ado, let's get on with the list. Number 4, Stages 3 and 4. This one's got a cool vibe. It's pretty dark and ominous, and that bass is just thundering through like a madman. It's fast as fuck. But the song suffers from 2 different problems. Number 1, it doesn't really change up all that much. The only thing that really happens is the lead synth starts to play a little bit faster, which brings us to the second problem, and that is the choice of the lead instrument. It has way too much decay on it. It sounds okay in the first part of the song, because the notes are more sustained, letting that long decay do its thing. But then once it starts playing faster, that's when it becomes overkill. It gets stabby as shit, and the notes start stepping all over each other. It's pretty sloppy sounding. Number 3, Stage 7. It's got a similar choice of instrumentation as Stages 3 and 4, which helps maintain the dark vibe, but the execution is much better here. Not only is the decay not overly stretched out this time, but the notes aren't played so damn fast like they are in certain spots of the aforementioned piece. This gives the lead room to breathe, which is very much needed in Stages 3 and 4. It's a pretty short loop, but it's definitely an improvement over the last one, which is a shame because you only hear this song for a short time during the final boss battle, and you gotta deal with the other song for 2 whole stages. Oh well. Number 2, Stages 5 and 6. This one doesn't have a very complicated arrangement either. The verse has a recurring riff that changes octaves after a couple measures, and then it goes into more of a breakdown than anything else, and then transitions right back to the verse. It's simple and nothing special, but it's got an even more dark and ominous tone than the previously listed songs do, while also making a better choice for the instrumentation. It sounds much better. Also, the bass is once again a highlight, and you may have noticed that none of these songs so far have drums, and that's because there is no percussion in this entire soundtrack. The bass does such a good job acting as the pulse and complementing the leads that you can barely tell that there's no percussion. And number 1, Stages 1 and 2. The riff in the main verse is very memorable and catchy. It stays with you, and it bookends the song. There are 3 sections, and its lead riff is revisited in another form in the last section, with a different variation where the lead synth has a rest at the end of every measure, letting that bass get a chance to show off, which it deserves because it's a nice groove, and of course the only other part of the rhythm section. The second section that acts as the meat in the sandwich shouldn't be ignored either. It's got a nice part where the notes ascend and then a breakdown comes in before going into the third section with the revisited first part. All these different parts sound quite different from each other. Even the revisited main riff, it's different enough to hardly even be noticed as a callback. Just a well-written and arranged song. So that's it for this list. Here is a quick recap. Number 4, Stages 3 and 4. Number 3, Stage 7. Number 2, Stages 5 and 6. And number 1, Stages 1 and 2. So that's it for this list. What did you think? What did you agree with or disagree with? Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments in the comments. That's it for this edition. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.